Mine was better.
I didn't ask whose was better.
Your shirt's looking awfully white.
And I really sincerely hope that helps.
Is it a new shirt?
Right. Yeah. Got it a few months ago.
Okay.
I don't wear whites often, so they stay white. How are the notes looking? Oh, yeah, these are notes. Wow. Okay, cool.
Noted. They're notated. They're notated notes of noting. 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 We're live. Welcome.
Okay.
To the program, the Dropshot, a Battlefield podcast, episode 552. Now, don't be deceived by my Call of Duty shirt. That was a coincidence. Because today we're not talking about COD. Because what is there to say?
The game is perfect.
You know. It's independent of your hardware, Novaria. If you have really good hardware, generally if you have really good hardware, you wouldn't turn it on because you don't need the extra frames. But even if you do, you'll still get more, I'm pretty sure. And it can look better. Yeah. Because eventually DLSS is going to be the way. It's going to be like standard. Like it'll default to on, basically. Something like that. It won't be. DLSS, I think, is NVIDIA's proprietary one. But like the AI, like whatever, super sampling shit, that AMD does that too, I'm sure. They just might call it something else.
Yeah.
Just fuck with it, dude. I don't know. I'm not the guy to ask, really. I don't know that much about it. But anyway, welcome to the motherfucking show. And today,
welcome.
I am pleased to talk about not COD and instead Battlefield.
You're wearing a Call of Duty shirt, man.
And I am wearing a Call of Duty shirt. I've already addressed that, stupid fuck. So keep that in mind. Listening. I already know that also. And welcome to the show, yeah. So, as I warned you guys on Thursday, today we're talking about Battlefield because nothing's happened with COD. With one exception, actually, the Infinity Ward SBMM thing. We're the guys who will be talking about that of the podcast on Thursday.
Thursday, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, insofar as there's an episode on Thursday, yeah. Because there isn't that much to say on it. There's some, but we'll table it. We'll table that discussion, as they say, for then.
Cool.
Table this. He shows you what do they put out at the fancy restaurants? The drape. The big white drape. What is that? Tablecloth. That's what it is.
Tablecloth.
That's a tablecloth. Anyway, welcome to the show. Emmy!
I'm gonna get my water.
Did not ask. 14 months in a row. Said ill. GG's. Missy. And thank you for the 14 months. Welcome fucking back. Getting nasty on the fucking keys. I had fun today, man. So anyway, thank you, Emmy. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah. So welcome to the show. Okay, so today we're going to talk about Battlefield 6. We're going to basically treat this like the release of a new COD game, essentially, although with less pomp and circumstance. And we're going to do a review, good and the bad. That's what we're doing. No particular order within the categories. And first, a bit of a preamble, which is how much we've played. Tanner's played about an hour of Battlefield 6 between the beta and now, total. So cool. I, on the other hand, have played a motherfuckload. Let's take a little peek. My Steam is closed. It doesn't matter. I've probably played like 6 hours by now, which should be a sign to you of how I'm liking the game. So that's kind of where we're coming at it from. These are going to be mostly my thoughts with some things Tanner's maybe seen online. I've also been playing basically every class and basically every mode I've played. Outside of the, like, gay portal servers that people are making. Which is a cool feature, by the way, before I forget to mention it. the fact that there is like Portal, like Jax was telling me, he was playing on a 400 health server, and it was just hardpoint. It was Call of Duty hardpoint with 400 health. That's cool that they let you do that, and you get XP and shit, I'm pretty sure, for doing it. That's dope. I will never use anything like that, but it's cool that it exists. So that goes squarely in the good column. But anyway, yeah, I've been playing pretty much every mode besides that fuck shit. And yeah, every class as well. So I've used quite a few guns, played quite a few maps, and that's kind of where I'm coming at it from. And this is not going to be an exhaustive review, obviously. They never are, especially after fucking a day and a half. So, yeah. And before we get into it, I do just want to quickly mention how funny the timeline is right now. In a way I've never seen before. Because finally, for the first time in a very long time, Battlefield's putting out a, by and large, well, I won't say that. I'll say Battlefield's putting out a well-received game.
Battlefield's putting out a game. Yeah.
It's putting out a very well-received game by the en masse. And Call of Duty is in a big slump. And that combo pack, that little two-piece right there, I've never seen it. Maybe it's happened, but I've never seen it. Because it certainly wasn't 2042, and who knows what Battlefield was before that. And what the COD was. I don't know. So I don't know if this has ever happened before. But if it has, it's been a long fucking time. And I don't know if Twitter was around back then, unironically. So looking at Twitter now with, like, again, this popular Battlefield release that's at least way more well received than 2042 was. And like the slump that COD has been in. The defensiveness from Call of Duty players on Twitter is so fucking funny. Because a lot of them are trying to play it off like they're not being defensive. And I've actually laughed out loud a couple times. Yes. J Gods is the most recent one I saw. You guys are copy pasting it, but I went to the actual tweet, or I came upon the actual tweet. And I went in the comments, and people were like accusing him of that. And he basically said something like, oh, I shit on COD too, or whatever. Or like, just say you haven't been paying attention. And it's like, that's not the criticism, J God, and you know it's not. Of course you shit on COD because you like it more. That you cover it more. Yeah, so it's really funny, like genuinely. Yeah. And there have been a ton of you guys have been putting copy pastas in. I don't know where they're from. I've seen some other tweets too, though. It's been a lot. It's been a lot of Call of Duty players shitting on Battlefield, which is genuinely hilarious because you fucking know that if this was like COD fucking MW19 release when it's an all-time high and Battlefield's putting out another game, none of them would even be talking about Battlefield. No one would give a fuck. They wouldn't be shitting on it. They wouldn't even literally be thinking about it. But that's not what's happening now. COD's in a slump. So they all are getting very defensive, and it's genuinely fantastic stuff. And yeah. I don't get it. Hey, man, they're all video games. Relax. Plus, you acting defensive on Twitter is just embarrassing. It's not helping COD, surely. No. It's been really actually funny to see. Especially from me, because I like both of them, you know? Well, I like neither of them would be more precise, actually. Yeah. I've currently like Battlefield. We'll get more into it, obviously. That will completely dissipate inside of 3 months, guaranteed. It'll be a week for you. Yeah, I haven't liked COD since Urzikstan, so we'll see if that comes back. But in other words, I feel kind of equally about both of them. If anything, I have more of an affinity toward COD since we do this podcast, obviously. And I've certainly played way more COD. But I still don't feel the need to like shit on Battlefield. It's very fucking weird.
Yeah.
And it's not the people shitting on it. Because the people just outright, yeah, I don't know, whatever. It's just funny stuff though. Are you seeing that too? Because I feel like I'm seeing it a lot, and it's really funny.
I don't know. I'm seeing like COD kids be like, I'm gonna be honest, like I feel for the Battlefield hype. This shit's boring, which I totally get because they're all Warzone players. It is gonna be boring, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So I understand it. Yeah, like that part of it.
Seeing those two. Yeah. And to be clear, yeah, it's it makes perfect sense. Like, I don't think they're lying when they say like, oh, I think Battlefield sucks. Like, I believe you think it sucks. But
yeah. It does.
Like, why'd you even try
suck,
it?
Yeah.
Like, why aren't you just playing COD? Like, did you buy 2042? Like all these people tweeting? No fucking shot they did because COD was fun at the time. So I don't know. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. I don't even know why I mentioned it, honestly. I thought I had a point, but I've forgotten it or whatever. My brain's melted. Man. Didn't ask. All right, so now into the fucking review as fuck. Starting with the good. So again, no particular order. So these are not least good to most good. I don't care enough to do that because it's Battlefield. This, however, happens to be the most good thing. And it's not close. And this is 90% of what makes Battlefield 6 as fun as it is right now for me. And that is, of course, the player base. What do I mean by that?
Yeah.
They're fucking atrocious players. Yeah. Every player is a battle dad, and they're fucking awful. Yeah. They are historically bad. So like you guys who are listening, many of you obviously have played Warzone or COD, whatever. Let's say Warzone. You know how once like a month you would get a bot lobby, like a fucking shitter burger fuck bot lobby that you just run through with ease? I'm not joking. That is every one game of Battlefield 6. They're all fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Usually what happens is, and it doesn't matter the game mode, by the way. I've played the 16-player modes and the 64-player modes, and it's always the same. Everyone's fucking awful, including your teammates, unfortunately, by the way. So, gotta take the good with the bad. But and you'll see usually one good player you'll notice on the other team in the entire match. The entire game, you'll be like, oh, that guy's good. That's it. Just one. Two is rare, but it'll happen. I've never seen more than two yet, though, in 6 hours. I haven't seen more than two good enemies on the same team once. Not once. And so, yeah, that makes the game a lot more fun. You can just style on kids. You can use random guns. I mean, I'm not a Battlefield player. I don't know what's good. And the game just came out. Like, I'm trying everything. I'm trying all the classes. I'm trying all the fucking guns, attachments. Is the flashlight good? Let's throw it on. Can't do that in COD. Now, maybe you'll be able to with BO7 since SBMM's removed. Sure.
Yeah.
But, which is good. But this has always been true in Battlefield, from what Tanner tells me. And boy, is it true as fuck now.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it. You can, like, make mistakes, and it's, like, fine. And, like, you know, sometimes you'll die to people corner camping. And by sometimes, I mean very often. Because again, that's something else that terrible players do, is sit in a corner, not move with a shotgun, and then you're dead. And there's no counterplay, and you'd almost wish they were better players in that case, because then you'd have a chance. So, by and large, though, it is a lot of fun not scrimming every single match, and that has been just sensational stuff.
Yeah, and that's always been the best thing. And yeah, COD would be a lot more enjoyable as well if it just wasn't sweaty all the time. So hopefully we get that no SBMM in Warzone to make that more enjoyable, because yeah, it's a fun experience. And then you'll get those like competitive rush matches where they do have a lot of good enemy players and it's tight. It goes back and forth. So yeah,
maybe I'll see one at some point. Yeah,
you might see one at some point. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not kidding. We genuinely, like, I've lost games
Didn't they
before,
say though? Isn't there some form? Isn't there some form of SBMM in BF6? I think there is. Pretty sure they said that in the beta, right?
If there is, then every Battlefield player is a giant pussy for complaining about it, because it's nothing fucking remotely close to the SBMM of COD, obviously. Because again, I'm 360 dunking on people.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're so bad, dude. They're so fucking awful. It's so fun.
Well, you're in the lowest tier bracket. You just happen to be the best player in that lower tier. So.
Is that what they're saying? Yeah, maybe. That's certainly possible. Yeah, I don't know if there's SBMM. Obviously, I shouldn't say obviously, but very likely, almost certainly, there is some form of skill-based matchmaking in Battlefield. It's just very clearly nowhere near, like, you know, historic COD SBMM as a point of comparison. So the player base is the best thing about the game. This one's personal for me, but KBAM / aim assist not being super busted are kind of tied in. Aim assist isn't so overpowered that I'm forced to play on it. This also is kind of an SBMM point too, though. Like, if there were SBMM in this game, like there was, you know, whatever, last year in COD, then maybe the aim assist that the game does have would be a problem because everyone's actually good. I don't know. But some combination of looser SBMM and not as strong of aim assist as COD has allows me to play on keyboard and mouse without feeling like I'm doing worse than I otherwise would be. And that's been fantastic. Like, you could play on whatever. If I'm probably wrong on this. There's probably a better input. I don't know what the answer is, though. It might be keyboard and mouse, actually, because you're shooting people way farther away.
Yeah.
All the time.
It probably is, yeah.
So it's probably better. Yeah. So, like, having that option has really been fun, because having played FPS on both inputs, it's just so much more fun on keyboard and mouse, all things being equal. Yeah. And it feels like all things are equal enough to where I can do that. I'm not getting, like, scammed by rotational aim assist ever. Like, you know, so I'm getting scammed by a lot of other things, which we'll talk about.
Because the game sucks. Yeah.
Because the game is not good, but
it's a marathon,
rotational aim assist isn't one of them. So, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Battlefield's a KBAM game, so let's just remove aim assist entirely from it. Let's just not even allow controllers, actually. So,
yeah,
that's what I always say. Yeah, don't play Battlefield on a controller, and I hope that helps.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, I played once or twice. It's fucking weird. I don't know. And by the way, you know what? That's a good point. If your trigger finger's itching. I think it was swag. I think I figured it out, by the way. That was such a funny meme, man. I miss it. I don't remember whatever.
That sounds like swag.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no. It was swag I heard it from, and he was quoting someone else. I don't remember who that was, though. I don't know. But swag's rendition was funnier. No glaze. Pause. What the fuck was I saying, man? Oh, dude. I woke up real early. Yeah, I woke up. I'm the guy who woke up real fucking early this morning.
Yeah, KBAM exists. That's what you're getting at. You can play KBAM or controller.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, if you are bored as motherfuck, and if that trigger finger's itching to get mixy, but you don't want to play the Haunting, obviously, of course you don't. But you don't really want to play Battlefield that much because, I don't know, it's not that exciting to you. I challenge you, if you're bored enough, start playing Battlefield on keyboard and mouse.
Oh no, not this! Just ignore him, guys. Just don't. No, dude, this is just not, fucking stop.
I'm not doing it again. Listen.
He's just rage baiting. He's rage baiting me right now. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, this is crazy.
I know
don't
that
even listen to him, guys. Ignore this.
I know that I scammed many of you into playing KBAM Warzone many years ago.
You ruined lives. Yeah, you ruined
I ruined
many
careers,
lives.
Unironically, yeah. Jake would be a multi-millionaire streamer in a penthouse in New York right now if I didn't convince him to play on keyboard and mouse. Yeah, unlike that game, I promise you, this is not a scam. The aim assist is not nearly as busted. You're not getting as scammed. But seriously, if you've never played an FPS on keyboard and mouse before, this is a good one to do because, like I said, the player base is shit, and you're not losing out a ton on aim assist, you know? And learning a new input's fun. Like when I was learning controller on COD, that was the most I played COD per day for months.
Yeah.
And a big part of that was just because it was a new input. It was like a new skill to learn. And that made it enjoyable to like grind. So you could have the same experience on the other end, which is KBAM. This is a good game to learn to play an FPS game on a keyboard and mouse in. I'm not saying you need to or you should, but if that's ever been something that interested you, this is a good one to do it on. Because again, the players are dog shit and you won't get punished. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I ruined some lives though. Some maps are good is my next point.
Got it.
I don't know what the metric is for like maps in Battlefield games. You know, I've played a little bit of most Battlefield games is what I'll say. I don't know about most, actually. Probably not most, but starting with Bad Company, or maybe the Battlefield right before that, I've at least played like 4 hours on every Battlefield game. But usually about 4 hours, like not much more. So I'm not the guy to ask about like the quality of maps. Like, whereas, you know, when BO7 comes out, I'll be able to say, okay, this map pool is better than these games, worse than these games, like pretty easily, you know. In this Battlefield, I don't know. I'm not the guy. But anyway, some of the maps are good. I enjoy playing on some of the maps. I don't know if this is an exceptional set of maps or a low point set of maps.
It feels pretty bad so far to me. Like none of the beta maps are very good, I think, at all for Battlefield maps. They're just not. So
some of them
we'll get a lot of
some of them are fucking terrible though.
Yeah. I really haven't liked any of the maps I played from the beta. So that's
I like the one I can't describe it. So whatever. I like one of them. Yeah, one of them's terrible though, with the big rocks that you can get on top of.
Like the beta map?
Yeah, the beta map where you can be on a mountain looking over the entire map.
That map sucks. That's a really bad map.
That map sucks in every game mode and every iteration of it. So another thing Battlefield does, by the way, which I just learned, I don't know if they've always done this, but they do the same shit COD does, where it's like, okay, they'll have shipment, and then, or excuse me, they'll have scrapyard, and then they'll have boneyard, the ground war map, and then they'll have Verdansk, the battle royale map. They have like the nested map shit, the Russian nesting dolls. I think that's what they're called. Battlefield does the same thing. And for that map, whatever it's called, it's bad always. So if it's the little map with only that part, it fucking sucks.
Oh, you're just talking about for the modes. Yeah. So yeah, different modes. It'll play on that map. It'll be different.
It'll expand it. Yeah.
But it basically goes through all the same areas, just as like Rush, it goes through as you destroy the MCOM and go to the next part. So you end up playing the whole map if you get there. But yeah,
Well, yeah, there's like squad deathmatch where you don't. It's just like on a section of it.
Oh, I forgot that exists. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, that map fucking sucks always. It's really shit. It's a retarded, poorly designed map. That's not good. Those rocks shouldn't exist, and vehicles are so busted OP on it. Yeah, and nothing's fun, and it's all one big slope. It's shitty map. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, so some maps are good. I do like some of them a lot. I wish I remember the names. I haven't been paying attention.
Cool. So. Thanks, man.
Yeah,
I'm looking through the map list. All the ones I played, I didn't really enjoy that much. Siege of Cairo, whatever. Saints Quarter, was that in the beta? I think that was. Maybe not. Operation Firestorm, that's an old map. So
give him Quarter. He shows you a soldier.
Super mid. Operation Firestorm is fine. New Sobek City, haven't played that. That one looks like it'd be decent. Merak Valley, haven't played that. That one I was excited for. Manhattan Bridge isn't very good. Liberation Peak is fucking awful. So most of them are just bad, actually. Yeah. Empire State, I don't like either. Yeah, they all suck.
Okay.
So,
keep in
yeah,
mind, Tanner's
bad
played for 20
game.
minutes. So.
I played Battlefield games, though. You said you don't know what a good Battlefield map is. None of those are very good.
Okay.
But eventually they'll have so many maps that you'll never play those shitty ones, so it won't matter.
And you can map filter. That's another good thing about this game is you can select what game modes you want and what maps you want. So if you really like to play whatever, Liberation Peak, you can literally play only that map. And only on the game modes you want. So that sounds insane to me, but you can do it easily. So that's cool too. But
so once you finish a match, it just puts you in a new match on the same map in the same mode again every time.
Yep.
Okay.
It's which is kind of nuts. Because Enders was going through.
I wonder if you end up backfilling a lot because of that.
You would have to, I imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not now, but in a week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Enders was showing whose chat I'm banned from for saying Dice cooked with this one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, it was literally like 12 minutes after I said that, I got banned. I didn't say anything else after. It was so, I couldn't believe it. I laughed really hard. Which is fine. I was trolling, so anyway. Oh, he's so mad.
Yeah, I'm going to open his stream right now, see how his face looks.
It probably looks dour. Yeah.
Oh, he talked right away. He said
he did
words.
a talk?
Yeah.
Did he talk or did he scream?
He's talking about the flag or something.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Interesting.
Cool.
Maybe he's over it.
He loves the game, yeah.
He's a lover of the game, yeah. Oh yeah, he was showing his stats at the end of 2042, and one of the maps he had played like 100 hours on. And he has like thousands of hours. So he obviously just never selected that one to queue. So anyway,
yeah,
that's a thing you can do. Oh, here's another thing. Okay. There aren't kill cams also, by the way. So I actually don't know if aim assist is super busted or not. I haven't watched anyone play on controller. I played a little bit myself, as I said. It was very weird, but it didn't seem like super busted. I do wish there were kill cams though. Honestly.
It seemed good at times from clips I've seen, but then like yesterday I was watching Scump for a little bit. His did not look strong, like nowhere near the level of COD.
Yeah.
Especially at long range.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're shooting some guy, I don't know, maybe 70 meters away or something. And it did not look sticky at all. So we'll see. Doesn't matter though. Everybody playing on controller won't be playing the game in a couple of weeks. So
that's correct. Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
The game will only get much, much, much better, thankfully.
Yeah.
See, COD will drop and it'll be good, and then it'll be the best it's ever been, and the next season it'll be the worst.
They'll stop updating it.
Battlefield it'll just slowly get better and better and better over the next few years. So,
would you say it's like a fine wine?
Yeah, I think that's got to be it. Yeah,
Asian.
It's aging.
Aging is what I said. Yeah, I did not say Asian. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and I mean it's
just fun. It's fun to be Asian.
It's a marathon franchise. You got to take it slow. It's a long game, man. You got to play the long game with it.
We'll get there. But one other thing first. The time to kill is not that fast.
Oh, I didn't even see you wrote that here.
Yeah, we'll get there. The time to kill is not that fast, which
feels pretty
I
standard.
also like a lot. And again, I have no field or frame of reference for other Battlefield games really, but the time to kill, like to compare it to BO7, it feels absolutely slower. Now, part of that is because you're usually shooting people way farther away. So, and the time to kill is instant when I get one pumped by the shotgun, which was nerfed, by the way. Nerf it more. Nerf it more. Nerf
Still
it
busted
more.
OP, huh?
Nerf it more. Nerf it more.
Is that what you're thinking? Yeah.
It's really bad. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's really tilting. Besides that, the time to kill is not that fast. And then that's pretty much it for the good. As we always say with all of these game reviews, if something's working, not much else to say about it. Like, yeah, I mean, the game works. So there are a ton of other good things that I'm not mentioning. You know, like the rappel is very intuitive and fast.
The rappel works great. I just experienced that.
Yeah, the rappel.
I jumped off a building, and I went to land on a rappel, and I wasn't sure if I would hook or not. And I grabbed it, and I immediately pressed the button again, expecting me to have not hooked on, but I did. So then when I pressed the button, I immediately started going down again, and I was like, "Whoa, what the hell's going on?" So then I had to do something again, and then I went back up. Yeah, nice fast rappels. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. So like things like that, you know, like the rappels, queue times are quick.
Vehicles are great. I love getting killed by tanks.
I'll get into that. Fuck, will we get into that? Yeah. Oh man, performance. So like Tanner's saying that the performance is bad, and that he's seeing people say that performance is bad.
Yeah, it's not good.
That may be true in terms of frames per second. I don't know. I'm getting like 130 frames on 1440p pretty consistently.
See, what is Enders doing? Enders is getting like 190 to 200, and he has a genuine supercomputer, so that's not good at all. That's terrible performance.
Okay.
Yeah, he's dipping to like 170. That's fucking awful.
So, yeah, see, I don't know if I call that performance, though. I call that frames. Because when I think performance, I think frames for sure. Like average FPS. But more, I think 1% lows and like crashing and bugs. And I've literally not crashed one time, although Jax has crashed a lot. So there are problems with EA Play. Maybe that's what's going on. But I got it on Steam. What he's on? I don't know. Yeah. Maybe. I just thought of that. But like their EA Play, because it's by EA and not Valve, is awful. And it's just been riddled with issues. Just riddled with issues. Steam, on the other hand, it's been peachy for me. I mean, I downloaded the game. I got into the game. Oh, I did get booted from the server once, but I didn't actually, my app didn't crash. After that, I've never had an issue yet since. Not one. Other than OBS, which is not Battlefield's problem. It stopped working for no reason.
It's a tech device.
And then I fixed it by doing nothing, basically. Because it runs on electricity. But, so when I think performance, frames is one thing. But, like, I'm not hitching at all. I haven't crashed at all. I haven't really experienced any bugs. Besides, like, I won't see my weapon model if I do a certain thing weird. But that's happened to me, like, once. So, I don't know. I mean, I think the performance is quite good, even if the average frames are really bad. They're not too bad for me. Like, 130 is about what I would get, like, in Warzone on 1440, you know?
Yeah, see, that's the thing, is I never think of performance that way at all, because that should just be one of those things that's always fine. No video game should have hitching or stuttering or anything like that. Well, I totally agree with you. And most games don't. And most games just don't. But like there have been times, like even in COD, I'm trying to think the last time we had like stuttering and hitching issues. I wonder if it was like around the Warzone 2 release or something. It was the Cold War era. But we've had those issues before, but generally COD just doesn't have it. So like when I think of performance, I'm just strictly thinking of frame rate, because the game shouldn't be fucking stuttering ever, and if it does, that's infuriating. So but I haven't experienced that. I didn't experience that in the beta at all. I just mean like strictly frame
I gotcha.
It's not very good.
I gotcha. Yeah. So that's fine.
And there's used to get like 500 frames in Battlefield, so in 2042.
That's really bad then. Going from 500 to 190.
He has a 4090, like the overclocked 40. Actually, no, I think he might have got a new computer. This might be outdated on his Twitch now. I think he did. I think he has a 5090 now. So probably. He's got like the best shit you can buy, and that's not good frame rate for that. But again, they'll fix it. That'll get better over time, as most games do.
Yeah, they'll optimize. For sure.
It'll get optimized.
Yeah.
And people will come out with some sort of guide. Somebody will realize like turning on toggle crouch like lowers your frames by 70 or something.
Actually.
It'll get better if you're having issues with that.
Right. So, yeah. So anyway, there are a lot of other good things I'm sure we could say, or that I could say, we could say, that we're not going to really mention because they just work. I've been having a ton of fun, and we'll sum it up at the end. But
yeah, the
last good thing here is that the grind lasts a long time. So I'm not joking when I say that. Like, remember, this is not a 1-year game. Like, there's not going to be another Battlefield for 4 years or so. So,
yeah.
I don't want to be having
6-month game, really. 6 month out of the year, yeah.
Yeah, if that. Cause usually Warzone integrates in what, February. It's functional by mid-March, to be optimistic, and then season 4 game's dead. So what is that? 5 months? 4 months? Yeah. So right. Whereas, yeah, this game, it's going to last a long fucking time. And so, like the weapons, for example, or your character, take a long ass time to level up. This is another thing I saw some Call of Duty players tweet about, like, oh my God, dude, I can't, like, I played like 3 matches and I got like 2 weapon levels. Yeah, bro, this is a 4-year game. If I'm max weapon level in a week on everything,
that'd be awful.
That would suck. Yeah.
That would be really, really bad for the game. Yeah.
Yeah. No, so luckily that is not the case. Exactly. Yeah.
Like, what did who is the stupid fuck? Who's that guy?
Reed Boy.
One of the many. Reed Boy. Reed Boy had a stupid fuck tweet because he's a complete retard. It was something about like he played like how many hours and he got like 17 weapon levels or something.
I didn't see it, but I believe
it was it was a fuck ass tweet. It's like, yeah, dude, this game, like most people don't play Battlefield in that way. It's not COD where people rush to get the master camo at all. It's a marathon, dude. It just is. That's how this game works. Like,
is there a mastery camo?
There's camos that you can grind for somehow. Good luck finding it in the menus, but they supposedly exist. Yeah,
we'll get to it.
There are camos and shit to grind for the weapon.
For the guys who are gonna get to it.
But yeah, like as of right now, even though the game just dropped, I'm not that hyped for it. I don't have a ton of interest in playing right now. Like, I'll play it here and there, but this is more just like a game over the next few years. I'll play with Gabe. Like, we'll just get on, but you want to play some Battlefield, we'll run for like 3 hours one day. Won't play for a week. That's just how it's going to be. You know, it's that type of game.
Yeah.
Because it's a fuck-ass casual game. You just, you play it as you go. You don't blow your load all at once.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get bored because it's a shit game. So you have to, you know.
Which we'll get into.
It's a shit franchise. You got to just play it over time.
It's an uber casual franchise. And that's kind of what's good and what's bad about it. That's, you know. But yeah, on that topic, though, you're right. And what I always say about Battlefield is to remember it is a marathon and it's not a sprint.
Yeah, yeah. And we've seen a lot of people sprinting in our Discord, and you've got to
just seen a lot of sprinters. Yeah.
Jake, Cope, all of them, they won't play the game 7 days from now. They'll be totally done with it because they're sprinting. They're sprinting too hard.
They're sprinting, yeah. Jake was up at 4 a.m. playing the campaign this morning, by the way.
Yeah.
And I shook my head. Really,
that is the game. Stuff. Then how is a BR going to work if people are that casual about it? It's not going to work.
It won't.
The only people that are playing the BR
fucking suck.
are going to be non-Battlefield players. Battlefield players don't want a BR. So if it's good, then it would somehow draw people from Warzone to Battlefield, but it's probably not going to be good, so nobody's going to play it. Yeah, it's not going to work.
Yeah,
no,
BR,
there is not a Battlefield main that exists, whether you're sweaty or a battle dad, that wants a BR, and I'm not kidding. Enders, Focus, all of those super sweaty Battlefield players, they don't want to BR. They have no interest in that. If they like games like that, they would just be playing Warzone. They're fucking demons. They would be really good at Warzone. They don't care about that.
Right.
And then the old guys, the battle dads, they just want to get online and play Battlefield. They're not going to play it either. It's catering to nobody. They're just hoping to get players from Warzone, but from the gameplay we saw, it looks like it's going to be terrible. So it's just going to fail. Yeah.
Yeah. The BR isn't going to work is the short answer, Lou. Yeah, exactly.
That's the
for
answer,
exactly those reasons. Yeah. It's just going to be a catastrophic failure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because exactly like you said, who are we trying to appeal to?
It's genuinely DOA. Yeah.
It's
like that's an actual DOA moment. It's free DOA, yeah.
It's pre-dead, is
dead
what
on
you said.
arrival. It's free dead on arrival, yeah. It's gonna be
such
bad.
a stupid phrase.
It doesn't make any sense at all, yeah.
It's so funny. It's pre-dead.
Yeah.
God damn it makes me laugh. Yeah, the VR is unironically though, it's pre-dead. It's it's gonna be shit. Because even if it is well done, which it categorically cannot be, from what we've seen, and from what I know about the Battlefield devs and the franchise, even if it were good, yeah, like Tanner just said, who are we appealing to here? No one wants to play this. Like the Battlefield players don't, and you're not going to capture the Warzone players. So yeah, it's pretty dead as fuck.
And I think that's what we said on the bonus episode where we covered it. Like this game is catering to nobody.
Yeah, right.
So
yeah.
You know, you'll get some COD players coming over and trying it, like before the blackout.
Yeah, Huskers and Breadman are coping about it, but
they're coping real. I don't know if they've seen gameplay of it. I mean, have they watched any of this shit, man? It looks awful.
Or they just love tanks, dude. I don't know. Yeah, it's a great question.
Yeah, they're just sick of aim assist, so they're trying. Yeah, they're pretending they're gonna move on.
It's okay.
Huskers already made like another tweet that was like, I'm sure I'll come back next year and try blackout and hope it's good. Blah. So he's already setting himself up for. Setting himself up for. I told you guys I would probably come back at some point.
Which is fine, because he'll have to.
Yeah,
he'll have to.
He's blowing his load on Battlefield. Yeah. I should check in on him actually. I wonder how he's liking the game.
Metaphor was having a lot of fun, surprisingly. I watched Metaphor playing Battlefield obviously. For like, yeah, I remember you saying that, so I was expecting him to be like flipping out, but I watched him for like an hour, and he was just talking about how fun it was. And like people were asking him in chat, and he's like, "Yeah, it's fun. I'm liking it."
Okay, yeah. As I expected, this map Huskers is playing looks good. It's one of the desert maps. And I haven't played that one yet, so that looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems happy. Him and Bread seem happy, so good for them.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, back to the thing. I don't blame the Call of Duty streamers, by the way, who are tweeting. I do blame them for just being like, "Oh, this game sucks" or whatever, and it's like pretty defensive and obvious. At least some of them, not all of them, obviously. And who cares? Yeah. Doesn't matter. But I don't blame them for bitching about the weapon leveling, because I genuinely think they just haven't thought about it. Like, bro, this game doesn't come out every year. The weapons need to take longer to level. And like that genuinely that hasn't occurred to them, and I really wouldn't expect it to, because yeah. But anyway, that's a good thing that like everything is kind of slow to level, because you don't just finish everything and then you're like done. Because that's the thing too, is like when I used to do multiplayer camos in COD, I was very excited to get on and play Call of Duty until I got the mastery camo, and then that was the last time I played multiplayer.
Yeah.
I just did not care, didn't want to play it again. And the same thing, if I even were to get this far, which I won't, would be true with like, if I had already leveled all the weapons in like a week, I'd be like, all right, well, nothing to do now. Like, get on to what, just play for the sake of it? What is this, 1995? No, we don't do that anymore. Yeah. Give me a carrot on a stick.
Yep.
And you got to make it last.
Yeah, like I can... So. The weapon leveling might be sped up a little bit, but like COD players are expecting to have a gun fully maxed. Like, I mean, how quickly in Warzone right now or in Plunder, like if you're max leveling, how quickly can you max level a gun? Like an hour?
Probably like 90 minutes, yeah.
If you're doing all the things. So
yeah.
So I mean, maybe they'll make it faster, but it's never going to be to that level. And it's funny because I just checked in on Breadman too to see how he was liking the game. And the first comment I see in chat is, "Don't want to be that guy, but I already find the multiplayer kind of boring. Takes forever to level.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, these are just COD players.
Yeah,
because they think it's a sprint. They're used to sprinting. I'm dead serious. They're used to having a game that's not going to last long. Nobody's gonna fucking care about multiplayer, so they have to just blow their load and finish everything quickly. That's not this type of game, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So, anyway, so that's the good section. Now let's get into the bad. Again, and I can't stress this enough, and I have to reiterate it. This game is not a COD killer, and there are way more things on this list than what we're going to talk about today. There's a lot wrong with it, especially right now. This is DICE. They suck. This is EA, dog shit publisher.
Yeah.
Those are Electronic Arts. And there is a lot more to say here than we will say, for sure. In no particular order. The hit reg is worse than pick a Treyarch title. And I'm dead ass.
Yeah, it is.
I'm dead ass.
It feels worse than BO6.
It's much worse.
By a lot. Yeah.
I almost clipped it, and I should have. I was watching Enders before the stream started. And he was, I'm not joking, 5 to 6 feet behind a corner, and he got sniped. Or his body was 5 to 6 feet behind cover, and he was sniped. So maybe his body tumbled a foot. But like 6 feet, bro. It was insane. And you can tell when you're shooting things. If you really want to get a handle on how bad the hit reg is, snipe. And you'll be like, oh, I just shot at that guy and the bullet just doesn't reg. Like pretty regularly. It's really fucking tilting. Obviously it happens with all the guns, but you notice it less if you're barking full auto than if you're sniping. That's when you'll really notice it, because it'll piss you off. So be like, oh cool, I just shot this guy in the head and I got no reg. Some of that's velocity and shit, obviously too. But it's like you could just be like, you know, not leading enough or whatever. But there are times where people are genuinely still and you'll just get no reg. Oh cool. The bullet just went through the guy. Like the hit reg is historically bad in COD terms. This would be the worst hit reg of any COD game of all time, and it wouldn't be close.
Classic.
Like way worse than a Treyarch game. And that's saying something, because Treyarch games hit reg is really bad. Really bad. But this is like twice as bad. It's really fucking tilting. And I don't know if these types of things get fixed in Battlefield games or not. Because I think part of the marketing for this, or at least part of the hype from the Enders crowd, the Sweatlord crowd, was the servers have a higher tick rate now. Okay. Well, that didn't help. So fix the hit reg in some other way.
Fake, I guess.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it'll get better, but like this would tilt the fuck out of me if it was a serious game that was worth consideration, which it's not. It's a casual game. But the hit reg is really bad. Did you notice that yet? I know it's only been 20 minutes for you, but
a little bit, yeah. It didn't feel that good.
Yeah.
I just thought like, I don't know. The 2042 gunplay, it had issues at one point and I didn't play it back then before they fixed it really, or I didn't play it much. But 2042 gunplay actually felt really, really good. The movement was fast and fluid and felt better than COD and Warzone did at the time. And gunplay felt good. Like guns were kind of lasers. It just felt nice. And this does not feel like that so far at all. Yeah, it feels, I don't know. Just not as good, not as smooth at all.
Yeah, that's
guns
another
feel
thing.
Weird. Recoil patterns feel kind of weird, but then also like other guns just don't have any recoil at all. It's odd.
Correct. Yeah.
Like you go from having no recoil, your screen doesn't even move, like it's not even like you're shooting, and then you use like the default assault M4 or some shit, and it bounces like so far to the right, and it's uncontrollable. So a lot of issues with that. But again, play it in 3 months and it'll be better.
That's another thing that's bad, but I don't really care that much because it's just a release. The weapon balance is atrocious right now. So, you know, some guns are just fucking nuts and others are god-awful dog shit. Whatever the default assault AR is horrendous.
I think it's
really
the M4,
bad.
Like M416 or something.
Well, maybe because there's another M4 in the carbine category, and apparently that's busted OP. So I don't know if it's a different M4 or whatever.
Yeah.
But the one in the assault rifle category that you get in the assault class, really shit, really fucking bad. And then put on any SMG, and you will cross map people with it with no attachments. Like I was getting hit markers like 150 meters with an MP5, like the
Battlefield weapon balance usually
one
isn't good.
Okay,
it's just not. It's not
good
like COD
right now at all.
Like in Warzone, everyone used the same 2 guns, for example. I don't know how multiplayer is, couldn't tell you, but Battlefield, it's not like that at all. People just use like genuinely whatever gun they want to use. So, and there are always some that are just really good. Like last year too. I think it was the one of the times Gabe and I were playing quite a bit. It was the PP919, I think. It was an SMG, and it literally was. It was better than ARs, LMGs, every other gun category at long range, and it was an SMG. It was a 9mm SMG. So the balance just is always all over the place. But again, it all comes back to this. The players are so bad, it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter. You're going to win gunfights with the worst gun in the game. Like, go try to do that in Warzone right now with SBMM. Use the slowest killing gun in the game. You won't even drop 5 kills. It's not possible. You just get fucking farmed because everyone's too insane in your lobbies and they're using meta guns. Right.
Yeah. So that's another thing that I haven't written down, but I want to mention it before I forget. I don't know if this is in the good or the bad category, because for me, it's almost in the good category because it's so fucking funny, which is also the player base, not how they play, but everything off platform, and actually in like chat in game too. They fucking hate Call of Duty players, and everyone, they're seeing ghosts, dude. So you're already seeing, Toller posted a fucking sensational Discord screenshot of a chat he saw. And some guy was like, something like hey, if you're playing support, like, you should res or whatever. And the guy's name was a racial slur, by the way. This is the Battlefield player. And then some other guy, based COD player, was like, oh, I don't give a shit about you. I'm only playing support for the ammo. and then the Battlefield guy's like, just go play COD then. That perfectly encapsulates exactly what I'm talking about. They fucking hate Call of Duty players specifically, and everything is they are very anti-exceptionalism, and it's really bitch and embarrassing. So Tanner also showed some comments on a TikTok video. And the TikTok video,
I gotta pull these up,
was some nice, upstanding young man who said on TikTok, hey guys, trying to be helpful. Here are some things you might want to look into in your Battlefield settings so you can see people. For example, hey, maybe turn off motion blur. Maybe turn your FOV up. Hope that helps. Have a great day.
He was like, turn your FOV up to like 115 or so. That's what I recommend.
Yeah.
Turn off motion blur. Turn off world motion blur. Turn down camera bobbing from 100 to 50.
Yeah. What a guy, right?
Yeah.
What a helpful young man.
It was a nice basic little video.
Can you imagine what the comments were? Because I would have never guessed, but they were all saying, like, go back. Oh, great. Here come the videos. Here come the meta class videos. So you want to play COD, and here's my favorite. Yeah, brother, we're playing for the experience, not to sweat. I can't stress enough, guys. They're the dumbest. They're the dumbest group of first-person shooter gamers on the market, and I haven't seen a group this dumb. I really, truly haven't. I haven't. Oh my!
There's never been an FPS game that I've played that has a worse community, as I guess I should say, as dumb of a community as Battlefield.
They hate good players.
They're just so bad and so dumb. I'm sure there are communities, that are like very, very, very toxic, Valorant, CS, but just straight up like IQ of your average player, Battlefield takes the cake. Just awful stuff. Yeah. And there were more than that. Then there was another video, a Breadman, and he was talking about, hey guys, there's not a depth of field setting in game, which every other first person shooter I've ever played has it. That's what makes your gun blurry. So when you look down your sight picture, your gun is blurry. And it doesn't matter that much, but it's always been a setting in every FPS game I've ever played on PC since like 2005. Got it. This game doesn't have it for some reason. COD has it. COD has always had it on PC every single year. And it's just like I don't want my gun to look blurry. It just bugs me. It's just a simple setting. It's a simple setting, right? And so he's saying like, hey guys, if you want to change this, you have to go into your file here and just change this from 1 to 0. There you go. Depth of field is off. Like he even said, like, I think they just forgot to put a setting in the menu because like it's here in the files. So got it. And then the comments were like, okay, this is, God damn it. Bro, come on, man. Why can't you play any game organic? That's exactly what he said. Then somebody else was like,
what's that mean, dude?
Does this not count running the game with modified code and get you banned? Okay. There were a bunch of people saying that too. They're like, don't do this, guys. You're going to get banned. This is considered cheating. No, it's fucking not.
That's crazy.
No, it's not.
These people are retarded.
Just play the game how it was made. I'm done with all these streamers and YouTubers telling us what is the best way to play the game is. They can't even write.
800,000 likes.
Telling us what the best. Yeah. Just download it and play.
Yeah.
That's the average Battlefield player. Just download it and play, guys. Which is, I mean, it makes sense this year. Thank God they don't care about settings because they wouldn't know how to open the settings menu probably.
I don't blame them for being afraid of opening their settings. Yeah, we'll get into that.
So it's just, they're the dumbest FPS community, and I'm serious, and it's not even relatively close. So that is the average player. That's why it's fun to play. They're so bad. Just play organic.
That is exactly. We're not joking, by the way, because I saw the same TikTok video. He was talking, not the Breadman one, the other guy. It came to my algorithm after Tanner showed some of the comments, and I started laughing. So I opened the comments, and he was not even exaggerating or cherry picking. Like most of the comments were people saying like, "Take this shit back to COD. You're sweaty. Like, ill." Just play, just retarded shit like this. And this should have been in the good column, because the thing is, guys, you can actually play Battlefield also. You can go in your settings and turn off motion blur, and then you can spit all over these kids. And it's so fun. They don't have a hope. You're blurry because you're not in the center of their screen, and you're just shitting on them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so great.
Just like,
those are the players you're playing against.
You're just a sweat lord dipshit, I guess, guys, if you open your menus in the game. So these people are just playing with motion blur on, bobbing on, low field of view,
max camera
probably
shake.
getting 40 frames because they have automatic graphics on. But that's how you're supposed to play, guys. That's how the game's meant to be played. Complete
war tracks.
Fucking retards. The Battlefield community,
Yeah.
This is also, I feel bad for Dub and OSB. This is just awful.
Imagine if our listeners were even dumber,
Yeah, maybe a Battlefield community or a podcast wouldn't even work because they don't want to hear any of that. They don't want to hear tips or anything. They don't fucking care. They just want to be bad. Yeah, unironically, they would just want to be bad. They don't want to, or they don't care about any of that shit.
I didn't know this was a thing.
COD has like sweat lords and stuff that are into that stuff, and even casuals. They're I don't know. It's weird, man. It's very, very weird. They have an interesting community.
I didn't know that was a thing until yesterday. I didn't know how brain dead these people were.
Like, I swear,
I just
like
thought
not
they were
even
bad players. I didn't think they were proud of being bad players, but they unironically
like not even
are.
Hell Let Loose really has a community like that, and you would think it would be much worse than Battlefield, but it doesn't seem to be that way at all. It's odd. It's really, really weird.
It's really strange stuff. Yeah. Oh, I also, in that first TikTok, because I was looking at the comments, another thing I saw was, we play Battlefield for the realism, and that drives me fucking nuts.
Oh, dude,
that drives me nuts.
No,
don't call Battlefield realistic.
Fuck.
In what world is Battlefield realistic?
Oh, no,
you just got shot with a 50 cal through your fucking solar plexus.
And
let me tap you with some paddles. You're 100% health now. Okay, realism. Yeah, they're retarded. Yeah, just the biggest retards. Yeah.
I just remembered this tweet I saw this morning, and it was some guy just making a video, and it was like, this is annoying because there's some sort of like bug with sprinting and jumping, and he was showing it. He's like, look at guys, like when you sprint in the full game, no matter if you're jogging and jumping or sprinting and jumping, like your character model slows down to the same speed. So like Imagine in COD, you're sprinting, you're tack sprinting, and you do a jump. The jump is fluid. It's the same speed at which you were sprinting. It just feels like you're jumping. In this, it's like you randomly hit a half wall and start stumbling. So you're full on sprinting. And then when you go to jump, your character model slows down like actually 50%. And he was showing how it worked. I don't know how you recreate it because I wasn't experiencing that, but it's some sort of issue. The top comment, this is on a tweet. It had 400 likes. And it was some guy saying, yeah, bro, guess what? I just went in my backyard and sprinted and jumped. And when I jumped, I slowed down. That's how it works in real life.
Wow.
And this was the top response to that tweet.
Yeah.
That's the Battlefield community.
That's retarded. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't
I
know
hate them a lot.
anything about inertia.
It's difficult to place it like you were saying. Like you hate them because they're so dumb, but it also makes it so good to play against because they're so bad. And then when you're doing things like bunny hopping, going from a slide to a jump, they get mad at you. It's so bad, but so good.
Yeah. It's really good stuff. So yeah. But again, the reason this could be in the bad column is you have to read things like that if you're looking at any of this content. But also, these people are also on your team. You got to remember that. So like, if you kill fucking 6 guys and you have 3 of your teammates behind you and 1 other person rounds the corner, you're dry and you're one shot. Like, okay, teammates, you just have to get me 1 time, please. You'll get run down. It'll just happen. They'll just let you die. So, yeah. It's good and bad. Yep. But anyway. Next bad thing. This is just bad. It's the game mode called Conquest. Remove it.
Yeah, don't play. Yeah, if you guys are new Battlefield players, don't play Conquest. That's like the default mode for Battlefield. It's been that way for a long time.
It's not good
though. Don't play it. Play Breakthrough, play Rush. If you're a COD player, maybe try the smaller modes like
Domination
or whatever exists.
Is just Dom like COD. Yeah.
Do not play Conquest. I'm begging you guys. You're not going to have fun. Trust me. Unless you just want to fly a jet around. Otherwise, like infantry combat, awful.
Yeah, Conquest is the worst game mode and isn't close. There's a little skin. There's like an operator skin you can get for winning 5 games of Conquest. I won 2 and gave up. I couldn't do it. Like we lost like 3 in a row after that. And it's like, it's too big of a game mode for you to have an impact. And there are vehicles. So even if you are the best player on Earth, it doesn't matter unless you're also in a vehicle. And I categorically refuse to use vehicles. So yeah, don't play Conquest. This is probably, it is kind of the default, like what you think of when you think of Battlefield, you think of the Conquest game mode. Yeah. That's probably what a lot of these COD streamers that I'm seeing on Twitter have been playing. And that's where they fucked up. Yeah, Battlefield's the worst game I've ever played if I only had Conquest. Yeah. Easy F. Just not fun at all. Because you're dying to tanks and choppers and pilots. Because we've been saying the Battlefield community are the worst group of players of any video game you've ever seen. And that is true with one exception that we will get into. And they are the best players you've ever seen. So we'll get to that. Don't worry, we'll get to that. But Conquest, avoid it. Yeah. Next, audio. The audio is better than BO7's beta, but it's really close. So, which is to say, the audio's fucking awful. It's probably about the same. Because in the beta, I heard probably 1 out of 10 people I should have heard. It's probably about the same in Battlefield. I don't know what it is. Part of it is the same thing BO7 has, which is when you're low health, you hear your heartbeat in your ears or something. Yep. Just stop. Let's stop doing that with all FPS games. Yeah, if I'm 1 HP, I'm already fucked. You don't need to also take away my ability to hear footsteps. I'm already fucked, man. You don't have to make it so I can't fucking hear either. It's really fucking tilting. Battlefield has even more audio pollution than BO7 because BO7 had infinite explosions, but Battlefield also has that and the rumble of tanks. and gunshots and all that shit. So the audio is just fucking terrible. And then sometimes nothing will be happening and I'll just get run up on. Okay. And another thing that's really bad, you cannot distinguish between, or I can't distinguish between friendly and enemy footsteps in Battlefield at all. So sometimes I will hear a guy and I thought it was my teammate and it wasn't, and I'm dead. So, and then sometimes I'll hear my teammate and I'll think it was an enemy and then I'll waste time and look silly. So the audio is fucking awful. Yeah, it's really fucking bad. I don't know if that's normal for Battlefield, but I will also say it matters less in Battlefield generally because the maps are so much bigger and the good modes are like unidirectional. So I know you're spawning over there. You're not getting
flanked as often.
Yeah, exactly. I know you're spawning over there. I know I'm spawning over here. You are very unlikely to run up behind me, especially a Battlefield player. You're a retard. You don't know what a flank is. So I pretty much know where you're coming from. So the audio is fucking awful and inexcusable, but it does matter less than in COD Hardpoint where you spawn. Who the fuck knows where anyone spawns? So
that's what you're supposed to know, man. You're supposed to know the spawns. You're supposed to learn them.
That's the skill gap, I guess. Yeah, is having anyway. So yeah, the audio is just inexcusably dog shit trash, really bad. Yeah, and it's extremely tilting every single time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I haven't really.
I
don't really have an opinion too much on it yet, but I do know I was trying some different audio presets out just because I was hearing something about like war tracks. It makes everything sound like gunshots a lot more realistic. Like there's more of an echo. So there was a huge difference in some of those audio presets. So somebody will find the best one here in the next day or so, and that'll be the one to go with.
Yeah. You'll hear,
like big, like genuinely an insane difference. Like it was changing directionally how you heard audio too. It was very weird. It was trippy at first. I was like, what the hell is going on?
That is weird.
So big difference. So it's not like the COD audio presets where you really can't tell a difference other than like used to be able to tell a difference between like boost high and boost low because one was very bassy, the other was not. But other than that, they're like all the same. These actually sounded a lot different. Yeah. There's probably one that's best.
Yeah. So there's probably one that's best, but it still won't make the audio good, and that's on Mamas. Maybe, So anyway, visibility is not so bad. It's not as bad as the audio is bad, but it's not good.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's fine.
It's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Not
good. Yeah,
it's not good.
It's not good at all.
I'd rather see people much better than I do. Is what I would say. But it's not. It's not unplayable. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine, but it could be better. And a lot of this again is just because the rats that play this game and don't move. Yeah, they're harder to see. They're literally still like lizards. So. Like basking lizards. Next, this one's a big deal. And again, this seems like a very difficult problem to solve, especially with destructible environments. I don't know if they will ever solve it. But the terrain you will get stuck on all the fucking time, and it's really tilting. So, let's say you're just holding the W, you're going forward, right? Just going forward, that's it. Just pressing up on your stick, right? And there's a curb in front of you. In like a COD game, for example. Okay, you'll just run over the curb. You don't have to jump that. You'll just step over it every single time. In Battlefield, same is true. If there's a curb, you'll just step over it every single time. But once the tanks roll in and fucking blow up buildings, you will have sections of the map that dynamically change every time because it's always a different explosion, but there always is one. The building is crumbled down. There is an imperceptible ledge that's actually not even as tall as the curb you would auto step over, but because it's been destroyed, this is my guess, your character will not step over it and you have to jump it. So this happened to me many times. But one explicit memory I have, I'm looking down a fucking alley. There's a crumbled building to my left. There is one brick height, one brick level height. So this is about curb height, maybe shorter, unironically, to my left. I'm shooting down the lane. I get a kill, whatever. I'm strafing left, anticipating going into the room where that building used to be. I walk into the brick. I stop moving. I'm dead. I never would have died there. If I knew, I would have had to jump that. But I shouldn't have had to jump that also, because it looked like I could just walk it. Because again, I can just walk even taller things. I don't. Yeah. So you just get stuck on terrain all the fucking time, and I don't know if they'll fix that, because that seems really hard to fix.
I think they already tweeted about it, like the terrain issue. So maybe.
Oh, really? Oh, that's good.
I thought I saw a tweet, but I could be wrong.
That seems hard to solve, is what I'm saying. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a dev, obviously.
There have always been issues with destruction and terrain issues like that. Like you'll jump, and then like finally like the third or fourth time he'll mantle over it. I remember that from 2042.
Yep.
But 2042 maps in general, at least the ones I felt like I played a lot, didn't have as much shit in them. These maps are just full and cluttered of shit. Just stuff everywhere. So yeah, it's just going to be worse in this game. Chocked full of shit, so. Which ends up being a bad thing.
Yeah. This is a huge issue though. And it really bugs me. So anyway. Next is just the entire UI is god awful.
It's this makes MW2 look perfect, like actually, because it's the same type of menu layout, but so many more settings.
But it's
the weapon menu is worse.
But it looks like it. Yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah, it's awful. It's extremely confusing, and it's annoying too. So you can't search for a setting, or can you?
If you can, I haven't found the option.
How to find.
So,
yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So
that would be perfect if you could search a keyword to find something.
Yeah.
But it's just like if you change a setting, go and do a match, and then you're like, I want to change this a little bit more. Having to go through again and find that setting, awful. Yeah, just awful stuff. Like, why is things like NVIDIA low latency like that? Why is that in a graphics menu, and then in one of the sub menus it's under another menu called like advanced settings or something, and then those aren't even advanced settings, they're bog standard settings. Like these are not fucking advanced at all.
They're simple settings.
These are basic graphic settings you'd want to change. It's awful. Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah, so the settings alone, like literally just the settings, not just the UI, but the settings alone. So for example, if you click on graphics, okay, there will be, call it 30 options, 30 unique options. If you click on graphics, okay, cool. Now I'm going to click on interface. There are going to be 17 unique options and then 13 options listed here that are also listed in the graphics menu. So then you think, wait, I thought I did this already. I've seen this before. There are a fucking ton of those redundancies that make it incredibly time consuming and confusing to just go through all my settings. I've never seen a video game do this. I'm dead ass. So this is the update requires restart of Battlefield, is the redundant menu options or settings options that make no goddamn sense. You click on accessibility, you go through them all. Cool. I'm done with the accessibility tab. Let me go get a sip of water, come back. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm done with this. Now it's back to now it's on to graphics. And then it's fucking deja vu. What? Hold on.
Yeah.
Low latency. I've been here. We've been here before. What the fuck, man? So then it's just more time to go through the fucking settings, because every time you get to one, you're like, okay, you like evaluate, like, okay, do I turn this on, off? Do I change it? You're like, oh wait, I've already done this before. Moving on. If it just wasn't there, just put it in only one spot, the appropriate spot. Try that. Yeah. And that's it. That's all. And then you can just go through the settings way faster. It's really fucking tilting, actually. And if you want to go through and change all your settings, Most Battlefield players don't. So I can imagine why, by the way.
I
might be like them. I would probably be playing organic if I had to play more than one Battlefield game. Because Jesus Christ, going through for an hour to just turn off motion blur. Like, are we dead ass? It's really, really awful. Really bad. I don't know why they did that. And I don't know if they've ever done it before, but it's a horrific idea. And like this extends to all of the UI. There's like a lag when you try to queue for something. So first of all, I don't even get it. Like you press play and there's a bulletin board. I don't know. I have to scroll down every time. I don't know what I'm scrolling down through. I don't remember, but it's unimportant, obviously. So just don't do that for sure. Don't make me scroll past things I can't even remember. That's how unremarkable they are. And then like, okay, cool. I want to play domination. So I click on the domination box and nothing happens because it hasn't like loaded it yet. So I have to like wait for it to like be highlightable with my mouse, and then I can, and then okay, now I can click it. Cool. Really shit, awful, fucking terrible stuff. And the worst thing that's actually the most time consuming is their gunsmith. Cool concept. 100. It's like a pick 100 system. And each attachment has a different point value. So like a really good extended mag might be 30 points out of your 100 total for all your attachment slots. That's dope.
Yeah.
That would be in the good column. But I have to navigate it. So now it's in the bad column because every time you go there, it doesn't tell you anything that's new. It's not simplified at all. And you have to go through and manually click on every fucking slot every time you level the gun to see what new shit you got. And even if it did say new, it's just like I have to like click the muzzle, and then if I want to equip the flash hider, I like double click that, and then I have to go back to the top left and press on the tiny little back arrow. So I'm playing Kovacs now, but I'm trying to just modify my gun. Cool. And then I have to drag my mouse all the way back down to the magazine slot. So that's a fucking 60% of my screen. Click on that, click equip, press the fucking back arrow, or you can do tech. And now I literally have an awkward shit hand position with my left hand where my middle finger's on escape and my thumb is on X. That's the fastest way to do it, and it's still slow as fuck. It's awful. It's really bad. I don't even know how you make it better, but I know you do.
It needs a complete overhaul. Yeah,
it needs a complete overhaul.
And it's similar to how COD got at that one point too. With I guess Warzone 2 is when that happened. Like you're at the main menu and it shows like there will be a horizontal bar of like featured modes. Then there's like another one that's I don't even know. I barely scrolled through them because it's annoying. But like you mouse wheel down once and you're perfectly on that menu that shows all those. You mouse wheel down again. Then you're at like an awkward point. So it's like then you can't fully read either of the menus that it's showing. So, and you can't click on them either. So I'm like, why did it let me scroll down that amount? Just scroll once up or down should lock me into the next menu.
Yes,
right? No,
exactly.
It just randomly locks it like in the middle. So then you can't click or see anything anyways. Who designed this shit?
It's awful.
It's really, really, really terrible stuff. Yeah.
The whole UI is just chalked as fuck. Yeah. Most of which it's like it's just shameful and embarrassing. And if you're a AAA company, you have no excuse for this. But it doesn't really matter except for the gunsmith thing. That really matters because that is incredibly time consuming. So yeah. And then the last and worst thing, by happenstance, this is the final thing on the list. I mentioned this before. 99% of the Battlefield player base are the worst video game players you've ever seen. Except for the 1% of off-duty drone operators exclusively who pilot the jets and the helicopters in this game, and they are literally professionals.
Yeah.
And I'm not joking. They are former or current active duty military service members who are well respected and have medals. They are the best, most talented players I've ever seen, and my camera won't focus.
Yeah. It's being weird today, huh?
Yeah, I guess. Let's do a little
Bet
reboot
earlier too.
here. Okay. Do a little
Doesn't
reboot.
matter, nobody needs to see you.
Yeah, no one wants to anyway. Dude, focus. I don't know why it's not working, man. Whatever.
Doesn't matter, yeah.
It doesn't.
The pilots are good, huh? They're
Pilots
real
are
pilots.
they're the best. I've never seen, and this makes sense actually, because like I'm not good at piloting the fucking aircraft in Battlefield. I think you're a little bitch boy pussy if you use any vehicles in Battlefield, by the way. So it goes against I'm not constitutionally capable of being a little bitch in a vehicle in a Battlefield game. So infantry only. But even if I were, I would not pilot a vehicle or like a helicopter or whatever, because I'm not good at it, because I've never done it. So therefore, the only people who are ever in the helicopter are fucking nuts. Like, I'm not joking. They're like, you know, Iceman Isaac, for example, was like a former fucking, I don't know,
I think he was an
dive
Air Force
bomber,
pilot.
fighter pilot.
Air Force pilot.
Fucking Top Gun is who these people all are. They're Tom Cruise. It's that simple. And every single pilot, I'm not joking, that I've seen without exception is unkillable. They're unhittable. I was telling Tanner before the podcast started, I was playing on that fuck-ass map, Liberation Peak, I think you guys were saying is what it's called. And I had the lock-on launcher. Special purpose built to shoot things in the sky, right? I locked onto and got a shot off eight in parentheses 8 times on this helicopter guy. One of them hit him. So it's not like I whiffed the shot like an RPG and it went past him. No, I locked onto him and fired 8 times before I hit him once. And it didn't kill him, of course, because I only hit him once. They are fucking unkillable. We were running over this team in Conquest, and then Tom Cruise backfilled into their team, got in the chopper, put his aviators on, and said, time to fuck, and just raped our whole team. We instantly lost. I mean, instantly. We went from having 3 of the 5 points to having 1. Quickly.
Yeah.
And my whole mission was to shoot him down. It's not possible. Nerf them. They're way too good. Because Tanner was saying, oh, you have to bait the flare. Okay. Hey, that reminded me of Low Cap telling me to try turning on a fan when it was too hot. That's what I thought of. Yeah. So, oh yeah, no shit, bait the flare. So I was like, cool. It actually didn't occur to me until like 3 shots in, but I was like, yeah, I need to bait this guy's flare. So then I would aim it at him, and he would either just not bite, so just not flare, and while he's raping my team, right? Raping them with 50 cal fully automatic machine gun fire. Or if I did, on the rare instance I got him to bite, he would know and line of sight me, just drop under the cliff off the side of the map, and now I'm not locked on anymore. And then by the time he comes back, his flares are back. So this is a genuine question for any of you who play Battlefield who know what to do here. I'm not joking. I'm curious. How do you kill a pilot? I don't know how you do it, because I was using the lock-on thing that's for them, and it doesn't work. So what else do you do?
A lot of times you gotta...
I genuinely don't know the strat.
So
I genuinely don't.
Usually you have a bunch of teammates starting to shoot them down, but since you were playing Battlefield, your teammates weren't good.
Right.
But that's the thing. Like Gabe and I, if we're playing and they have a good pilot that's difficult to take down, we'll both just bust out the AA and we'll shoot at the same time. So you have like a whole strat going. So like they usually won't take the bait. So one person fires, he'll flare. As soon as the flares go away, you have a full lock, and the second person fires. And then the first person who wasted their shot to get the flare, he's reloaded, he's firing a second shot. So a lot of times it actually ends up taking teamwork like that. if they have a good pilot, you're not going to take them down. It also depends on the map too. Like if it was a map where they can easily just get behind a mountain or a building, you can stay alive for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's infuriating. Very map dependent too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's infuriating. Yeah. And that's the worst thing about Battlefield, which we've always said, and this is why we were talking about the BR will fail catastrophically, is the vehicles. Battlefield's good. Battlefield's fun despite the vehicles, not because of them. The vehicles are bitch and they're not fun, and it's never fun and engaging and interesting. And Battlefield players love it, so they should be in the game. But I hate them, the Battlefield player base, and I hate the vehicles especially. It's not fun to use them because I was in the tank gunner because I spawned on it for, I don't know, Doc can tell you, 15 seconds. Got like 3 kills easily.
Yeah, they're not that fun.
They're not fun at all. Yeah. Oh, point my gun, be invincible, and fucking ream someone. Cool. That was cool.
It's like, fun going up against like other tanks and stuff on certain maps where it's like actual like tank warfare, but just, in general, it's pretty boring. It's
pretty boring to use, and in general. And it's super boring to die to. Because, I was like playing engineer, and tanks are better because you actually can avoid them. And they won't just completely turn the tide of the game. Like if there was a tank on peak, we still would have won that game. But this guy, again, a Top Gun, just came in with his fucking wings, or blades, whatever. Don't know the difference, is your bitch. I fucking hate them. But with tanks, like you can outplay them. I put some like little anti-vehicle mines down, shoot some rockets at them. It's doable. They can't flare an RPG on the ground, it's still bitch, but it's fine. But the anything in the air is just, see ya. If you're good at it, like, I'll just leave now. But this is again why I said earlier, just don't play Conquest. Because most game mode, all the fun, good game modes, there aren't any vehicle, or there aren't any aircraft. There's just tanks, which you can run away from, usually, but that's the worst part of the game, though, is that it's impossible to kill someone who's good flying, and everyone who flies is the best. So hope that helps. So anyway, literally just back out. Like, it's not winnable. Or you have to have your whole team, I guess, shooting at them, I guess. Which, it's actually so funny that Tanner said that. I guess I was literally the only guy in the 16v16 game mode trying to shoot down the chopper that was I'm genuinely being serious. Single-handedly won the entire other team the game. I guess I was the only one who it occurred to that this can't stand.
Exactly. They don't even think to do it. They just die. They'll just die to it 10 times and just keep doing. It's crazy. To be fair, though, they also might not even be aware where they go to change their class, where they go to change their loadout, how they respawn. So maybe they wanted to shoot it down, but they don't even know how to equip that launcher, so they don't.
That's possible, Or
their screen is shaking so much from all the blur they have turned on that they can't even find the setting. They died
to, They have the
the words are blurry.
There's a fuck, I think this is what I saw. There's a setting, there's like a HUD setting. There's a setting in the, if you can find it, good luck.
Oh, yeah.
But it's in the menus. It's like where it's like realism mode or immersion mode or some shit. It's literally a setting they've built where you just don't have a HUD. Like, you willingly turn off your entire HUD.
Well, also by default,
that play this way. It's so insane, man.
The HUD by default is the one that like shakes or something with movement. It says
the HUD shakes. Yep.
So you can turn that off. That's a setting.
Yep. Obviously,
everything just shakes.
Yeah.
But the game sucks. Obviously, it'll be good, but we'll get back to you in a year or so.
So that's it. Again, there's more good to say. There's more bad to say, but those are just kind of the first impressions. However, overall rating. Why does someone play a video game? That's the question, isn't it? And it's to have fun. And as far as having fun goes, right now for me, Battlefield is like an 8 out of 10. It's a lot of fun. Mainly because everyone's god awful and I can play on KBAM. And for those two reasons alone, it's a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun. There are probably more reasons I'm enjoying it so much. I don't know what they are. I can't pinpoint them. Because there are other like shooter games that I could play on KBAM and the players aren't that good. Well, are there? Maybe there aren't. Maybe it is just how bad the players are. That could be it, actually. I'm trying to think of other FPS games I could play on keyboard and mouse where people aren't fucking nuts. But gaming has been around so long now. I'm not sure that's true. I'm not sure those places exist. Like, Tarkov is a shooter. Everyone's cheating, literally. Or they have 16,000 hours, so they're fucking nuts. Let's see. Hell Let Loose. Again, everyone is former military. They know the perfect spots and they're the most patient players on Earth. So, is that guy still holding this angle? The answer is yes. Has it been 20 minutes? The answer is still yes. Hope that helps. So maybe there isn't another FPS game where players are bad. Do they exist? I don't know. Like, honestly, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think so.
So maybe that is why it's been so fun. But boy, is it fun. And on a more serious note, although I am partially serious when I say that, I don't know what other reasons I'm having so much fun are. But it's mainly definitely the KBAM thing, and not everyone is just, 360 dunking on me with crazy rotational aim assist. So, is it worth $70? Probably not to most of you. If you haven't bought it by now, don't. Because you might have more fun than you thought you would. But it won't, last very long, Here's what I would say.
It'll probably go on sale around Christmas for like $39.
That's a good point, too. Probably wait for it to go on sale. And if you're thinking about it, but you're not sure, if you're going to play alone, I would say don't get it. But if you have friends who would play with you, it's definitely worth playing with your friends. Yeah. That would be quite fun. And would justify, I think, the $70 price tag.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. So, anyway. That's it as motherfuck. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah.
We will be back next week, possibly. Let us know your thoughts. I know this wasn't a COD video or episode, but we warned you about that. And I see a lot of you guys are playing Battlefield, by the way. And a lot of you, by the way, everyone in our Discord, I think, besides Biggie, has been saying, who's played Battlefield, is saying, oh, it's fun.
Our whole Discord is playing Battlefield, actually. Yeah, there are, oh my God, there are a lot of people online right now playing Battlefield.
So the reviews in our own Discord for Battlefield are quite good as well in our own community. With the only exception I can think of is Biggie, who's saying he's not liking it too much. So there's an endorsement for you. But it's fun, Get in there. I streamed it this morning if you guys want to watch the VOD. TTV Razinon. It was fun. We tried playing Conquest. You guys can go watch me get viciously raped by that helicopter. And you can count them yourselves, by the way. Get a tally. 8 times before I hit them once. So.
Yeah.
You let me know. You let me know what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, we'll let you know for sure.
Jump off the map. All right. That's it. But I mean, 8 out of 10 and fun. In terms of quality, 4. It's not, it's not a good game. So let me be ultra clear. It'll be fun for a while and then it won't be. So yeah. But just remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Marathon, guys. Stop sprinting.